Cybersecurity Today is brought to you by the generous support of our sponsor, Beauceron Security. You can get their 2024 State of Cybersecurity Awareness Report at beauceronsecurity.com, and there's a link you can follow in the show notes.
Prepare for business email compromise attacks. Welcome to Cybersecurity Today. It's Friday, July 5th, 2024. I'm Howard Solomon, contributing reporter on cybersecurity for TechNewsDay.com. It's the Independence Day weekend in the U.S. Thanks for tuning in on the holiday. Ransomware gets headlines, but business email compromise scams, where employees are tricked into sending money to bank accounts controlled by crooks, are still popular among threat actors. According to a recent report by Arctic Wolf, 70% of organizations surveyed said they'd been targeted by an attempted business email compromise in the last 12 months. 1/4 of the incidents that Arctic Wolf was hired to work on in the first 3 months of this year were business email compromise attacks. At the heart of these scams, crooks impersonate executives, lawyers, or partners in phishing emails. A common trick is a message supposedly from a partner saying their firm has changed banks and regular payments should go to a new account. One incident I recall a few years ago involved an American toy maker whose chief financial officer got an email supposedly from the CEO saying a new Chinese manufacturing partner had been signed. To seal the deal, $2 million had to be sent to a bank in China. The company had business process controls for such transactions. The transaction needed the approval of the CEO and the CFO. In this case, the CFO trusted the email from the supposed CEO and went ahead. Now, fortunately, it was a bank holiday weekend in China, and the U.S. authorities had time to warn their Chinese counterparts. Scams like this usually start with a crook hacking an employee's email account to learn about the organization's partners and upcoming deals, and then they craft the email request. So how do you defend against these attacks? First, with regular employee security awareness training, and second, by having robust identity management tools. These include phishing-resistant multi-factor authentication for logins. That's it for now. But later tonight, the Week in Review podcast will be available for weekend listening. My guest will be Imran Ahmad, co-head of a Canadian law firm's cybersecurity and data privacy practice, who will talk about how to be prepared for cyber attacks. Links to news mentioned in this podcast episode are in the text version at technewsday.com. Follow Cybersecurity Today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or add us to your flash briefing on your smart speaker. Thanks for listening. I'm Howard Solomon.